if anybody's actually here yet because completely random stream, but 199. Let's put them up. Let's get them going. Archmajors, how you going? Magnus, good morning. Yeah, I only been up for like half an hour. I was planning on streaming a little earlier, like trying to overlap with Spence, but didn't work out that way. Where he starts at 3 a.m. my time and he streams 4 hours at 7. It's I don't know if you can. I look a little tired. I think I do look a little tired. I had a late shift last night. I didn't get home till almost 9 o'clock. So I had a bit of dinner. Just talking to a friend on the phone, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go to bed. Let's post that up. Now let's do some dailies, but let's first. Michi. Alright, let's get these knocked out. See how well this is working. It's working well. So how is I don't know if anybody, well, I'm guessing pretty much everybody here was watching Spencer's story playthrough or dropped in once or twice. Was he suffering enough? Jeez, my keys. Keys are all knotted. It's like cold here now. I not like European cold, but like under 10°C every morning. So it's like when I walk out the car, it's like 7 degrees, and it's just like, ugh. Me and my shorts, I'm just not. So not happy. He hasn't reached the Delta arc yet? Oh my. Coffee and chicken livers? I had chicken schnitzel, actually. I had, so last night on my way home, like, I called Mum in the last hour before my shift, and I'm like, what did you guys make for dinner? She's like, rice and vegetables. I'm like, I have a man-sized hunger, and I'm getting hangry. I need something bigger than that. And she's like, I'm like, okay, I'm buying something because I'm hangry. I need food. No, that looks bought. That'll do. So was it CW? Yes, it is. I see one of my people. Let's go. Hey, you know who's not here? Michi. Not Michi. I was thinking Cheops. I always forget. I always say Cheops someone else. I always forget his name for a moment. He'd be like, when are you streaming next? When are you streaming next? And I'm just like, I don't know. I'll do it sometime. I don't plan things. Probably everyone knows that now. I just have a feeling and I do it. I don't like, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. It's like, I wake up, go, streaming sounds like a good idea. Let's do it. Stargate, what's happening? Mike, I was gonna say, I say good evening. It's good morning. Good morning. Alright, plasma damage ground, hull healing space, shield healing space. So let's go to this engineer character that literally its only use is to do that. Oh, it's almost midnight? Yeah. Alright. Now we go to Hive Space Elite and this engineer so I can get both. Or advanced. Elite, it will die in a heartbeat. It's a holiday? Nah, see, I had to... No holidays? Well, no. There's a public holiday coming up in like 2 weeks for us. So it's funny, the start of the year we have like 10. And then if the last half we just have like none. It's like, oh, okay. Just all happens to be at the start of the year. Except for like Christmas and all that. You're off work for a week? Oh, you're on holiday right now. I misread that. I thought you said there. I skimmed and I was like, there's a holiday. Dirt. I keep forgetting to put it on that screen. Just hit that at the same time. And we healing. Come on. Mr. Dutch, how you going? And it's... I was thinking about this yesterday. I don't want to go on like a whole spiel of like... Yeah, I didn't want to make content just to make content. Because it's like... I do this for just to bring knowledge. So it's like, if I have nothing to say, I don't want to just... be here to be like, I'm here, guys. But, I mean, to be honest, it's laziness. I didn't have any ideas, and I didn't, like, want to think about it. That's generally the answer, is just like, oh, okay. And I'm getting messaged. And I'm getting pinged. Spencer.
Hello.
You know who you're saying hello to?
Yes. Did you see my message in DC?
Let me look. Nice, dude. I actually, for the first time in a while, actually had that out. Okay. I really should turn streamer mode on. I just hate missing things. Yeah, that Justicar build is actually one of my favorite creations. Like, it's a heavy tank, but Like, it does enough damage, and you can take that into anything, and it, like, unless you literally stand in, like, a killing mechanic, it's gonna live. Which I love. It's awesome. I was kind of thinking of, like, a 2.0 of that, and, like, you know, trying to make it in the friendship. But the idea of, I liked that version of that build on the Justicar because of it just being a sea store or a fleet ship. I didn't want to move it to a...
The accessibility is good.
Yeah, the accessibility of that build is really good. Sure, it's got on a dead-on and plot armor, some of the stuff that's a little bit more hard to get, but you can just pick up the Justicar and go, okay, you can just feel it's a good tank. Hey, Spencer, I have 556 million.
I think you should try to beat my record with the Safe Galaxy that I had earlier, where 3 out of the 4 boxes I opened gave me a Watcher.
Wow. No, thank you. Dutch, so you kind of just... I order in from, like, damage in, so DPRM is generally #1 with, like, Suppression Barrage and all the rest of it. Then I go to Adaptive Emergency after, so DPRM ends, I'll hit Adaptive Emergency, and then after that, I'll hit RSP if I have RSP on the build currently. I like how I'm using all my kit modules and I want plasma damage. Archmagos, I'm gonna sound like, you know, a special human right now. Engineers make the worst tanks.
You're an elitist.
It's... If you want survivability, you go Psi. If you want damage into survivability, you go TAC. If you want pointless, captain abilities that were good 10 years ago, you go Engineer. If you want something that'll actually help you in the current day, you go Psi and TAC. The only use for an Engineer in space is the EPS. Spencer completely agrees with me, but he's got to stay, he's going to take the other side because it's on my stream.
I think that everything Nick said is completely correct. That the only value engineers have in endgame play is EPS. And the great thing is that they can cast that to other players.
Yeah.
Meaning that you yourself don't need to suffer through being an engineer. Rather, you can offload that onto a teammate and make them hate themselves even more.
I think you should... Like, plot armor should be a standard passive for an engineer. That would make them the best tanks. You give them, like, oh, you drop below 25%, you get, like, 99% resistance rating, healed to full every 45 seconds. You give them that, and then they're the best tanks. They don't give them that, they're still horrible. Like, you gotta give them something, which I just don't... I don't want to be Mr. Negative, but I don't think the game care... I don't think they're gonna do it. It's that...
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, something I do want to ask Spencer while he's here.
Just hold off on that for now.
Yeah, okay.
Till we have some ideas.
Well, that part of the question is the ideas, but yeah,
Sure.
okay. No, okay, agreed.
I've got some topics.
I mean, I already know what the first one is. Yeah, Magnus, it's... I want them to give them give us a reason to use engineers in space more. Give us a reason to make them competitive, but they haven't. TAC and Psi just are better for space content. They need to just change up the survivability nature of engineers. Hey JB, I'm on Twitch and YouTube, just so you know. Almost did. Just kidding. Okay, what am I looking up? Oh, liberated Borg.
It's Borg S. So I type in.
They're up to 93 million. They were 80.
Yeah, that's rather expensive.
I don't want to open up Safe Galaxy. That's the problem.
I mean,
Okay.
there are alternatives.
There are alternatives, and is it Borg Lovebox the right one?
Yes.
Done. I'm doing that.
You're gonna get a ship.
They are ridiculous. Yeah, Dutch, my Justicar build, I think that could easily be, like, you could add damage to that, and it'd be a really, really good, just random elite build. Like, right now, it's more situated towards heavy tanking Hive, but you could adjust that and go, okay, I'm going to take out, like, one of the defensive, maybe isomag it up, and it'd be a really, just consistent build. Yeah, T6X upgrade more than Borgdos, but I may have hit sort. I may or may not be good on experimental upgrades for a little while. Stuka, the reason why you haven't seen anything from me in a while is because I haven't done anything for a while. Do I drag these down? Ah, that's fine there. Alright, let's go. Give me Borg, Doff, and ship. Give me ship. Oh, no ship. Hey, but I got 5 Doff packs.
I mean, that's worth it because that 5-pack almost costs just as much. So you can either open those and take the gamble further, or you can sell them and recoup your entire like EC expenditure. The decision is yours. Oh.
No.
38, 46, 46. I mean,
I don't know, but let's have a look. 38 of 150. 179. What are the 46s worth? I think I took a loss here, guys. No, 46, 1k. So that's about 400 between the first two. No. I think I'm taking a loss, though.
You took a loss.
No, 41's 500. I have 100. I think I might have made my money back, or close to.
We'll have to correct that market.
Spencer's just now going to go dump 100 of each up to tank.
You said 41 fed?
No, I didn't. I said 42.
41 fed. Looking now.
Oh.
You can see I'm on that character too.
I mean, I haven't looked. Oh, Lord. Help.
Okay, let's count the 41s.
Spencer is gonna tank my market.
This character stores a lot of my fed board offs.
How about you send me a few of those so I can make some AC?
Surprisingly, I only have 5 41s on this character.
Oh, only 5.
Yeah, I thought I'd have more.
Dutch.
Yeah,
Dutch. I would say, okay, I wouldn't say it wouldn't work, but like it's more situated towards heavy tanking. So like, say, okay, if it's the build, I'm just gonna like spit some numbers, but it's not actual numbers. Say the build is like 80% tank, 20% damage. You like adjust that to like 55% tank, 45% damage. It'll still be tanky enough for all the queues except for like Hive. And it'll do a little bit more damage, but it'll still have a really good survivability. So it'll just help you a little bit more in those random elites where people don't do damage. But say you're in a group with Spencer and a few of the others that they're going to do all the damage you ever need. A heavy tank that draws all the threat and never ever dies is going to be really, really good. It's just on, like, it's your use case. Like, I built that ship to survive a hive that will go for the entire length because I was running with Triz, and Triz would bring in people that would do 5k DPS and do a hive space elite, which is, you know, mean of him to them, because they would just die over and over again. So I built a tank that would allow them to live and also get us through it.
Such an elitist.
Yes, I am. Okay, so I posted 3 for 100 and 1 for 170. So I didn't make my money back, but I was close. Does anybody want an Auburn Pitbull? I may have 13 of them to buy. I don't know. Now I just need these. I just need these bastards to sell. Oh, I got undercut. Mine's at 200. They're at 99 now. I'm sad. Yeah, I have the build the way it is because I generally use it for as it needs to be the heaviest tank possible. But say, like, you want to do an IC, it doesn't need to be that tanky. So you adjust and go, okay, I can pull out 2 of the, like, personal space traits and 1 of the starship traits and put in more damage there, whereas I'm running more defensive. I like Doggers too. It was such a bad investment. JE, thank you. Good to see you, man. Yeah, this might be a little different, guys. I don't, I'll say it. The original idea was to start streaming Stowe and end streaming something else, but we'll see what happens. That was the plan, but we'll see what happens. I'll see how much we get, like, into things. Because I'm not going to swap off Stone now, and not for a while, because I need to go to my free-to-play after this. And we're just going to keep talking. I played, so, during the free flight, I played a little bit of Star Citizen, and I really enjoyed it. Not saying I'm going to buy it, not saying I'm ever going to make content on it, not saying I'm going to push anybody to play it, but I was just going to mention it, saying, like, I played it, and I enjoyed it, and I think it's cool. It's probably still, like, the ideas that they've got is actually really cool. I haven't looked into it at all, builds or whatever it is. Yeah, I'll give away a few pitbulls. They won't sell. But I was just like, for a moment of like, yeah, Dutch, no, I'm a little sick, so it's not. I'm just gonna cough here and there. Are these even worth selling? Wow, they're actually 95,000 EC each. Let's put it up for heart. I don't need a fan in my face. I need it to be warmer. I don't have a fan in my face. But I don't know. Has anybody else played it or cares or is like, nope. I was gonna. I don't know. This part. I had I wouldn't say an idea for a video, but it was just like a discussion. It was like, what other games do we play? What and why? Like, you know. Sorry, my mic is really sensitive too, and I sit really close to it. Obviously, as you guys can see it right here. I'll try and mute if I feel it coming. To be honest, I wasn't thinking about it, and I haven't been in CC mode in a couple of weeks, so it is my brain's not there right now.
By straight, we're gonna use Sabo.
What? What's that?
What?
Intriguing.
Intriguing. Thank you for the sub. Very much appreciated.
Thank you, Spencer.
No problem, Nicholas.
Okay. Since I'm not doing the red alert on my main, let's jump to my free to play and I'm gonna keep yakking. Didn't I just? I'll try my best to mute it, because no one really wants to hear that. But, thank you for being supportive as always, Dutch. Alright, I'm just putting those up for 100, and if they sell, they sell. If not, they bounce. And, alright. Exit game. I probably shouldn't exit game and hide my screen, but so be it.
Is that stream safe, what you're showing right now?
What?
That wallpaper, dude.
You don't like that wallpaper?
Did you see that there's one of the Warhammer games you can claim for free on like GOG and Epic right now? One of the newer ones.
Really?
Yeah, I'd say grab it through GOG because GOG's the better platform.
Which one?
I don't remember the name, but like GOG, I sent you a link. Like, you should see it there. They have all the Warhammer stuff on sale, including a strategy bundle.
I have the RTSs that I want.
Oh.
I don't see it. I see a RPG bundle. I don't like any of the more recent Warhammer games. That's my issue.
It was Warhammer Gladius.
Warhammer.
I'm gonna send you a link. Direct link.
Thank you. Stuka, that's not exactly like a photo of mine. I literally I like Warhammer. I'm not like a huge into the lore, but like, I was really big into Dawn of War 1. So I just always has kept me since. But
not big into it.
I'm not like, okay, Cheops or something. I can't remember. Somebody I was around recently, they could tell me more about it than I could. They'd tell you more about it than I could. But if
I'm just having a flashback to last night where, you know, a certain game had some Warhammer things.
Oh. That's because they look awesome and they like, okay, I need to get more water. Oh, Joy Delta Arc? No, this is my free to play. It's skipped. So, like, it just, wherever it's up to. Oh, Stuka,
yeah.
I saw that, actually, they've actually put a release date on it. I didn't, like, hear any news about that. So, 10th of September, it's like, I almost want to take a day off or a week to play it. Which one is, like, what is Gladius? Is that...
I don't know. It's free to claim. That's all that matters.
Is it base building?
I have no idea.
What year did it come out? It's 2.3 gigs. Ha ha ha.
The reason it's free is because the DLC list is quite extensive.
DLC. DLC simulator. I'm picking up the gold bundle for Space Marine. I mean, I'll have to see. We started talking about this like 5 minutes before I had to go back to work yesterday. So I haven't really had a time to look at it. So like I got home and I was just like, eh. So I'm gonna look at it later on. And operation complete. Steven!
Steven, how long till you're home?
I wouldn't say bored. Just kind of testing an idea. He's home now? Ooh. But the kiddos miss you and all the rest of it? I'm guessing the wifey's like, you're home now, you're helping. Alright, let's deal with that first. Spencer, I want to mention... No, I won't. I want to mention
What do you want to mention?
I want to mention your idea was, I know technically I pushed it earlier, but this is more. I would give you credit for this.
I mean,
No, it's
depending on how things are, maybe we just record that later or something.
record,
Pilot,
not live stream.
Pilot episode. I mean, I wasn't sure how to do it.
Why am I here? Okay, I just want to.
Giant Dutch Viking. Nick has gotten very close, but server performance and team availability has been massively screwing him over.
Well, can I show him the? Can I show him the run that would have beat it?
Yeah, go for it.
I just need to find it first. What day was that? Okay, the 23rd.
Apparently, the servers are the best they've been in a while today because the only event active is a red alert. So if we want to run today, like this would probably be our last really good opportunity for the next 3 weeks.
It couldn't have been on the 14th, right? Okay, I was on Gate Doper. Is it the 23rd? Okay, this is Cheops. Was it 3 days? It wasn't 3 days ago when I almost beat it, right? No. That's your run. Maybe I didn't save it? Was it 2 weeks ago when I got that almost really good run?
I don't know.
That's you. That's Michi. It's this one here. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, let me... What do I need to do? Not a browser. Display capture, no. Game capture, no. Media source? Window capture?
You want to do window capture.
Here we go.
At a high level, Giant Dutch Viking, both are susceptible to server performance issues. I'd say, honestly, I feel like Dew's probably got it worse with regards to servers because of all the haste stuff. But, I mean, both have lots of server-related issues.
Okay, so I don't know how many people are actually interested. I'm gonna pause the music. I don't know if it's stream safe to play this, so I'm not gonna play the audio for it. But for those who are interested, this run here, if two things were clean, so the issue with this run was the gateway didn't go down quick enough, and there was one loose sphere. I'll tell you that now. So, but I'm gonna play it from now, and it's only like 30 seconds, so you can see my pain. So, as the cube died, it's 5.264 on the live. But as we can see here, as I turn, there's a sphere alive. But what made it worse was if I can catch it. There. I targeted it for like half a second. I don't know if anyone could see that. The gateway was at 20% when the cube died, or 30%. So after the sphere died, see here, the gateway is still alive. So that run would have been a new #1 up on the table if it was clean. But yeah. Okay. Let's hide that, and let's go back to just what I was doing. But yeah, that would have been beaten the 5 million with the D2 trait. I don't know.
We've both been screwed over heavily by spheres. It sucks.
Hey, Steven wasn't even in this run. Yeah, this is right. This is the night Brett and Stu were on. It was a really, really random night. You know what's like weird? That was almost 2 weeks ago.
And did they actually restart the server today? Does anyone know? Was that just like a typo in the launcher, or did it actually get restarted this morning? They didn't? Okay.
Hey, thanks, Dutch. So, daily done. I need to heal. What's a good place to go heal for a shitter build?
That's very toxic language for you to use. I don't appreciate it.
Yeah. I just read it. I know, Cheops, I know what it's like when someone doesn't get the gate down fast enough. No, Cheops.
Oh. Yeah, that sucks.
I can't even draw threat from the NPC. I want to draw threat, but I can't draw threat from the NPC.
Steven, I think we give it our all tonight. Because the servers actually sort of feel somewhat good today. And with the next event starting up Tuesday, you know how it's likely going to be for the next couple of weeks.
Theops is calling me a falafel-eating criminal.
It's not wrong.
I'm afraid I have some bad news, however. We did it. 2 of us.
It's terrible.
That rift's unstable. We need to hurry or those ships won't make it.
It's broke my heart. Come on.
Vessels are warping into your position.
Okay, I'm not doing that endeavor. That's gonna take me like a few thousand at a time. Ugh. Do I need to do randoms on this character to get my reps going? Yes, I do. Uh-oh. I thought you already had it. The once in 100 runs when you're actually on a support.
Spencer runs.
Spencer runs.
How do you get all the supports?
Spencer runs.
Why? In theory, don't need no Gate Duker.
In theory. You actually haven't had a good run with it yet.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you have. You have, because I wasn't quick enough on.
Yeah, 5.6.
Yeah.
I remember. I think I've got that saved with an appropriate title.
One less rift away. Let's regroup and mark.
Who was it that failed you this time?
Myself. I failed myself most recently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a great ship, Mark. I got a day 1 on this account, and it's serving me well until I get the account unlock Phoenix.
Yeah, it's hard to beat the prices on all the T5 box ships because they're just so cheap. Like, what the hell else are you gonna use them on?
Like 1 million EC per? Like,
Yeah.
insane. Not even half the time. Like, I got this ship for like 750,000 EC. It was like, day 1, did my endeavors, did a bit of Tour of the Galaxy, I think it was, and then freaking, whoop, I had enough. It was more day 2, because I had to grind the levels first. But, yeah, you know what I mean. Like, first thing I did.
I think my hopes of that are pretty much gone at this point, Mark. If that was ever going to happen, it would have already happened.
Like
I
5
think
years
it's
ago.
just one of those things that has just been forgotten about over time. Like the Lobby store in general, like we were talking about earlier. Like that is... It just feels like an abandoned system, you know, damn near at this point. Same for Epic Phoenix.
Yeah, like, when was the last thing added to the Phoenix market, to the Lobby store, to the friggin' GPL market? Like,
Yeah.
these little systems that they just they made and like, oh, this is awesome, and then forgot. You know what I'm still hoping for? Out of the T5s? To get a legendary Melon.
Oh no. There's something wrong with you.
Legendary Melon when? I think we need to start that chant up every time Cryptic streams. Legendary Melon when? Live. Put them in the GPL store. They need to do something with the GPL store. Like, give us something to buy that's like worth. Like, I know there's the like the reskinning so you can look like a Nandy and all the rest of it. Terrible jobs.
I'll be right back.
Well, is it Fada? Or Faba, sorry. I know I'm reading your messages, but yeah, Bord is actually back. He's on the credits of the game. He actually is back. To everybody's joy. Like in the game credits or whatever it is, Bort's back on the job. Everyone's just like, no. Nah, he did some good work. Yeah, I really couldn't tell you. Like, you be doing something. Let's go. Lucari.
I think that was indeed.
Gonna make sure I have music queued so I don't get like copyright striked up the wazoo like I did last, or told to take it down like I did last time. The last time I had an autoplay of like a Skillet song for like 10 seconds and it was like, nope. It's like, oh. Okay, I'm gonna queue for some random elites. Anybody, not random elites, random advanced, because this tune really shouldn't do elites. And that was very quick. Wonder what this looks like. Okay, that looks cool. I can dig it. I can get down with that. that ground? Or that space? Oh, no, because I was on ground. Couldn't. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Which one of you queued for this? One of you queued for this and then it just dropped me in here. Oh. Terrible, Steven. You know what it is. You shouldn't be. Hey, Steven, don't make us call you McStew, okay? And Stu's probably lurking and be like, hey! Terrible. Thanks, Dutch. Have a good night. I went the wrong way. You do know nothing. Like me, I know nothing.
Okay, I'm not real. That's.
I got it right! Ready, set. Arrgh. Doom. That did no damage. This is doing no damage. Stuka, I wish. No, Legendary Malon. Give me Legendary Malon. I'm just going to put on, for these, I'm just going to put on the Batleth. Because may as well earn melee kills if I'm just going to be doing random stuff.
Pigs are Earth mammal. Pigs are Earth mammal.
I fail. My hope is I don't know what you mean, Cheops. I just laugh because it's funny. Master Dude. Yeah, you're Mr. Frickin' Mr. Worldly. Good. Not crashing into 7-Elevens like Spencer's telling everyone that I am. I feel like the two that are wrong are mine. Where's the last one? Iraka, how you going? Yeah. Is that a circled neck? Hey, Mr. Shuffleboard. Steven just spent the last week in Florida not working, just playing shuffleboard all day. Go tell his wife. Freaking Steven's secretly 110, okay? He loves his shuffleboard. Hey, Axel. Ha ha! Y'all are terrible. Oh my god. Cheops is the king of shuffleboard, just so you know, everybody. Oh no. Y'all are terrible. And I just said y'all. I've done exactly 25 randoms out of the, what, 150th? Thanks, Master Dude. You know, not having, like, a set schedule kind of makes this a little hard. It's like, you know, if I knew I'm working Monday, Friday, 7 o'clock this time, sure, I know in a month in advance, but, like, I can't build a long-term schedule. Like, okay, I'm gonna stream at 6 a.m. this time because I know I can go to bed at 9 p.m. and all the rest of it. Like, last night, I had to work, and I didn't get home till 9. I wasn't having dinner till 9 p.m., and I was like, well, I ain't getting up at 6 a.m. to try and catch Spencer and, you know, link our streams, but... There is an idea Spencer and I have, I'm not, about a little project on the side we want to work on, but that's to be hashed out later. I haven't said any details, I'm just saying that you and I have a little...
No, I just sat back down, dude. That one just about got me. About pulled an Elvis.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's... I wouldn't say it's too much, but it's just, like... I was just telling everybody how Cheops is the king of shuffleboard, and Steven wasn't working this entire last week. He was playing shuffleboard with Cheops. Just to go and tell his wife. And so, I always forget. Steven's in, Master Duty, he almost pulled an Elvis, so, you know, if you can figure the rest out, he almost fell in. That's something shocking to say, but it's kind of sad that that happened. Just dying on the toilet, yeah. Hey, ain't that the truth? Jesse, how you going? Right. Running. That 10 people die and it interferes with your Wi-Fi? That must be a real pain, Cheops, for your Wi-Fi to always be interrupted by dead old people. Gamma. Okay. Oh no, Cheops. And with your line of work, you probably have seen it once or twice. Spencer, do you want to join me for some random advanced cues?
Not really.
Well, you're gonna.
I'm currently practicing.
Are you now? Practice your Bug Hunt Elite
I'm currently practicing.
I mean, technically, I should just be spamming red alerts. That'd be probably...
That would literally be your fastest way to grind a marks right now.
I don't want to do red alert after red alert after red alert.
Break it up. There's different types of red alerts.
I only need 5. Oh my god. Alachi? I don't want to do the Alachi one.
That's literally the worst one to do.
Exactly.
Which is exactly why you should do it.
I just declined it and it still won't let me out.
Good.
Oh, while Cheops is here, everybody, I don't know if anybody's actually noticed, because I haven't really done content since changing it, but how does everybody like the new banner and logo of the channel for YouTube? Let's see if we can critique Cheops' work. It's kind of half mine, half his. It's half my photo, and then he adjusted it. Yeah, he didn't have a lot to work with because it was my shitty image, so like, you know, he's waiting until I give him a crossfield refit. Can't see them on mobile, and what a shame. What is going on? Like, oh, there we go. Yeah, it's exactly. It's like, it's mobile. Just need someone with a big ass EPG to come in and just one shot this entire map every time, right?
You should have seen the HSC I did last night.
Amazing.
You would have wished that I'd been in a coordinated run.
Yeah, how good?
I mean, I almost beat my record, and the only support in there was Cheops.
You did 2 point something?
Yeah.
So you figured something out?
I brought the Dalkina in, and I did Dalkina things.
.4. Wow.
So that was just two stacks of Wani.
You know repeating that's going to be like pulling teeth.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I like the Delkina. I just have been running the VOD Jug because the experimental weapon. But
In
if I
Hive.
was on in Hive, it's not as big of a deal. But also, if I was on a different energy type, the 3 aft weapons wouldn't be as big of an issue.
Because you wouldn't need the bio turret.
So
Were you in Disruptor?
I was on Plasma at the time, but let me go back and look what the Plasma actually did.
Would have done a lot, right?
So it was 2.34, and of that, Complex was 251k.
It's like still 10% or a bit over 10%.
It's still a lot, yeah.
I just don't see how anything beats that trade.
I know. The Plasma Incendiary Bomb part only did 135. It was beat by my turret. The issue is it's just the reason I had to move off the Delkina is just simply because the experimental weapons cannot keep up anymore.
Yeah. Let them be affected by haste and that'll change.
Yeah.
You know what the really sad part about this is if I just had a jelly and just jellied the middle of a Tholian over and over and over and over again, it'd be very quick. Yeah, like the Delkina. And no Hangar Bay, right? On the Legendary Avenger?
Correct. I mean, the Jug doesn't have one either.
Is there a ship that has OSS 3, CSV 3, and a Hangar Bay? And 5-3?
I'll look.
Well, that's what you turn the tides for, Master Dude. Command to command to the rescue. Ooh, let me live. Nope.
Okay, so requirements are fleet grade,
Command attack,
at least one hangar bay,
5-3,
command attack, yeah.
and at least a lieutenant commander intel. And, you know.
That's 3 ships in the game. Legendary Scimitar, the Aquatic Briostris, and the Delkina.
The Delkina is not 5-3.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Neither is the
so then
Briostris.
it's clearly just the Scimitar. Literally just the Scimitar.
And F flying that pig.
It also has 1 less isomag.
It's only 3 engineering slots.
23-inch, yeah.
Yeah. I would just fly the Legendary Avenger.
I'm thinking I might give that a go, just help the maneuverability, but at the same time, like, losing the CSV3,
I think you should fly the big jug. Just get good. Just get your line of coke and get good.
Yeah, I'm going.
I really like the little blue thing around my camera, even though it looks like it's frozen half the time. It looks
Yeah,
like
the Vengeance is good.
it is frozen right now. Do I like?
You're at like 3 FPS right now on your screen.
No. No, just the camera overlay's frozen.
Looks fine to me.
Is it spinning?
No, I see you.
No, but is the camera overlay the blue thing? Is it moving or is it?
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's frozen on mine too. It's supposed to be moving. Something's taking a dump. Yeah, I had some good results with the Venji, so I'm. Yeah, it's supposed to be moving. I don't know. It was moving earlier. Now it's not. I mean, I don't. It's not a huge issue, but something broke. Ow. Heal. It'd be rough for everybody. Not having like disco 2-piece and like a shit ton of resistances and all the rest of it. Like I have good resistances on this build, but just when it's not going, like it just dies. It's gonna be a definite little challenge making this free-to-play tank. And I really don't know what ship I'm gonna pick with the account unlock Phoenix token. That's like amazing. Free to play anything is rough, yeah. It's an interesting dilemma to have. It's like, okay, cold-hearted, cool, but it doesn't make me tankier. Makes more debuff go out, and if I'm using the Kawavi, very easy application of it. But is it the trade I want? Like it's free to play. You want best bang for your buck. So which ship is that?
Crikey, a new follower.
Murder Drone K. Thank you for the follow. You're in the Twitch side? Yes, you are. Good morning. I could say it's morning for me. It's morning. Please call me K. Like you're a Men in Black. See, I'm thinking like that maybe not a bad idea because then I maybe wouldn't go with DPRM for the premium ship from the event campaign. And then that opens up a lot more options. No, but Steven, if I picked a Kawavi, I'm not going to use Oxtabat. So that's, you know... Well, Master Dude, only remember the Friendship is amazing ship. It's a cool platform, but everything on that ship, you're not going to get full use out of the ship if you're not supporting with it. Because the trait is a support trait. You can only give it to, like... Yeah. Steven might have been the Oracle. Magnus, so... I don't know if Spencer's here to explain it a little better, but from what I understand, is from the next event, how we're getting an account unlock Phoenix. We're getting a Phoenix token from the next event.
I'm here.
But it'll be... I don't know, will it be character bound? But the ship you pick will then be account unlock?
No.
No?
No, it's basically you're going to have a single epic Phoenix token that each character you have is going to be able to claim from the event. And each of them can pick a different ship if they want. The restriction is that you cannot downgrade this event epic token. And my guess is that they're character bound, so you can go in and transfer them all to one character.
Wait, so wait, each character is getting a token?
Yeah.
I haven't read the blog. I thought the way you said it was just an account unlock ship.
No.
Oh.
So, like, if you want Domino on 10 characters, you want to get Cold-Hearted on the other 10, you know.
So how?
That's what you can do.
Where are you going to be able to claim this from?
The event reclaim window. Like, you'll complete the event on one character, and then the other characters can claim their epic token through the event reclaim.
Wow. So, like, this character, that's if it's doing damage, I'll pick Domino. If my tank is doing... Ooh.
You could get PFP on it.
See,
Cold-Hearted.
which now this opens up more options. It's like... I don't pick DPRM, maybe I pick the friendship, and then with my two T6 coupons, I pick ETM and Awani, so I have 2 bays of Type 7s.
Yeah.
And-
If you already have all the Phoenix ships account unlocked, I don't know. I think they need to add something else in for us that are in that situation.
Yeah, plus the 500 lobby. That, for me, it's going to be great. But the 500 lobby is just 500 lobby once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just once.
So, like... So I can get my bubble 2-piece now. On a... Which means, if I want, when a good sale comes along, I could sell, if I don't pick the Kwavi and I pick the Friendship, I could then sell 2 ships on a good sale and make, what, 600 million EC and then get a Tix's coupon to get Historical Member from that.
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting. I think for a pure tank, would the sticks be better? Or should I just go the Friendship and get a Wani?
I still think the Styx is like a pure heavy tank. It's just really
Better.
good, but I mean, if you're going to Wani, get the 2 bays, dude.
Exactly. That's the whole the choice is if you go Awani, you want 2 bays, and that's only 2 ships: is the Friendship and the Rampart. I prefer the Friendship to the Rampart. For a heavy tank, the stats, the Styx is better than the Friendship. But in time, the ship choice doesn't matter. If it's command to command, it can tank anything. And the Friendships with the 2 bays of Type 7 just means everything is going to die so much quicker. Okay, you got a faster starship now? It's always, like, depends on what you're doing. It always, like, your choice is always differ. Like, I generally fly bigger ships because, as well, I can just make them faster, and I like that. I don't like being too fast. For my DPS runs, I fly probably one of the fastest ships in the game is the Eagle, which is funny. Because normally I'm flying the biggest ship possible if I'm not doing DPS runs. Or on my free-to-play. Okay, here's an idea. Here's an idea, Spence. Alt F4 the account and never look at it ever again. What? Never? Bad?
Terrible.
I say things like that and I joke. But Spencer sees this account as, even if I wasn't to, like, build the tank, he sees it as DOF storage. See ya, Steven.
That literally is how I feel about, like, alt accounts for the most part, is you just use them as storage.
Is the next event a part of the event campaign?
Nope.
Oh, really?
We may not have the next part of the event campaign until, like, after... Well, it's not going to be for, like, another 3 months, dude.
Really?
Really.
Why?
summer event. We've got the season event, and then we'll have the summer event after.
Wow, so I need 2 more events. It's not going to be for a long time.
Correct. You're going to be waiting a very, very long time.
What's not a bad idea, Master Dude? DOF storage? Why is these all Borg? Give me Tholian. Well, if you don't have 56 characters, you can just make 56 characters like Spencer has. Or 50, I don't know, like 60 now, I don't know. You can have a lot of characters. July 25th at the earliest is the next campaign event.
Yeah, it's so far out, dude. It's sort of ridiculous, but I mean that's just how the year's gonna line up.
Part of me doesn't mind that with my free-to-play, because it means I've got time to get my reps up on this character to get the bonus, and then I'll start working on the Romulan. But I have that character's level 11 or 12, and I haven't touched it since. I really should be doing like streams like this where I just like grind that account, figure out some stuff for it, and then I haven't done a second episode of that series. Really hasn't, like, I was gonna do it when like there's things to do, like a build update, but like my build looks horrid. Dyson. Your free-to-play should face Spencer's story playthrough account in PvP. Spencer, what level is your free-to-play, your PvP, not your play, your story playthrough?
Just hit 40.
And is it free-to-play, or are you giving it stuff?
It's currently completely free to play.
But is it one of your accounts where it's got like a few C-store ships unlocked?
It has a T6 coupon or 2, but I haven't used them.
You haven't used them, you say? I'm not a big story person. Like, even in WoW, like most games I just... Okay, SWTOR's been a different. Like, some games I do like the story, but in a lot of games I'll just play it once and that's enough. I don't want to play it ever again. Whereas SWTOR was the first time, so I get my statement does hold true. How am I the first to kill someone in my free-to-play account? You got people in the Rex, people in... that looks like an Arbiter. How are these people not beating me?
No comment. I don't want to get canceled.
Yes, I do. What? SWTOR has some amazing stories. I haven't actually played them all, but I wouldn't say one day, but you never know. Like, I played them all and I really enjoy them. And I streamed a lot of it. I regretted it because I like was paying attention to stream and alerts were going off, and I'm just like, don't, I want to listen. Yeah, I have a smuggler. I've done a smuggler. I'm just gonna get to like a couple of days on these, and oh, how many do I need? I need So this will be 72,000, so I need 2,700. What is 27 divided by 30? Like how many, or times? How many days? I don't want to do the math to figure out how many more marks I need.
A lot.
Okay, how many days is that? So you get...
I don't know. Do you think I, like, am good with numbers?
Yes, you are.
I was gonna say something, but I can't. You're not the only person that's asked me how far away they were from completing something recently.
Well, let's just go... Okay, that's next day. Can I feel like am I wasting time by going out of the map? 100,
Yes.
102 more red alerts.
Get to it.
Okay. Should actually figure out how much more I need.
You were just giving the answer.
Is that actually true? That can't be true. Okay, if I need I need 27,000. Is it 27,500? Is that right? Okay, that's 11 days, right? If it's 2,500 a day, times by 10 is 2,500, by 25,000. An extra day, that's 11. So I need 330 per hoy. Is that right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. That sounds like too much. I thought you only needed 600 with the bonus. But now you... With the... Oh, it's 1,200.
625, 630.
Oh, yeah. Because you need the 5 for the upgrades. Yeah. Oh, so I need... 300 more. Okay, I'm gonna grind this till each one has 3 days in it. At least it is quick. I mean, I don't know if randoms probably would have been a lot slower than this. Alright, new ROM. Hey, look, that's almost more days. Sorry, I know this isn't the most engaging content is watching me spam red alerts, but yeah, if you got questions or questions for Spencer while he's sort of listening, go right ahead.
Sort of listen.
Sort of listening. Well, hey, let's talk about it right now. Let's talk about it, Spence.
Okay.
Let's talk about it. Okay, guys, I don't know how many of you are actually listening, or just being good supporters and leaving the stream open, but Spencer and I have been bouncing the idea of a podcast called Deep's Car, so, you know, it could cover any range of topics, but, you know, mostly focus on the stuff that we do. So, yeah. We haven't got a list of like questions, or if you're trying to get guests. I was thinking I like the idea of trying to get guests, but, yeah. I know a lot of you can just sit here and listen to us ramble on about stuff, but yeah, if you have a set of questions, a set topic we want to talk about, like, you know, why, this is just completely out of my ass, like, why does engineers get so much love when they don't deserve it? I think that's a bit of a It's probably not the best topic, but you know, why do engineers get so much love when they really don't deserve it?
What a prick. Nah, it's why are engineers hated so much by endgame players, like by deeps players? Why do we trash talk engineers so much?
Yeah.
Why do we hate on beam overload so much? Like there's some questions out there that I do often receive. Like people will be like, "Well, I have no issue with beam overload in the content I do," and it's because people don't understand the environments are, you know, so drastically different. They've never been exposed to it,
Yeah.
so they don't understand.
Why do engineers cry so much? I think it's probably not the first. It's probably not a topic that we would cover first, but it's something that's in the works. It's I know Spencer doesn't really want to talk about it much right now, but it's like
We're still brainstorming, and I mean, I think it's got a lot of potential.
yeah, and I mean, like, you would obviously have a better chance of getting people on, but I think if you reach out to just random people, like, I wonder if there is people in the world that maybe not even stow people, like Star Trek people, just, hey, come chat to us about just things in general. I don't know. I don't know. And I was thinking about it too while I'm sitting here playing. Like, I'm basically the content I'm doing right now, you don't need to listen to. Like, you're not watching the content I'm doing right now. You're listening to me talking. Like, do we record some Red Alert content or some ISE content and just have that in the background? Like, we don't even show our faces. Like, that's an idea too.
Oh, you mean Discovery Master Dude?
No, well, okay. Which was our first Star Trek show, and what is our favorite? Because that can be two different things. You know, and I think on age, like, my first Star Trek show was Voyager, because it was that the last one in the sense of, like, yeah, when I was born. Like, Enterprise technically, because I would, like, by the time I watched that live. Yeah, like, Stargate, I personally think the game needs to have a bit more, like, you can't do this, and a checkpoint or a requirement. Like, the game has parsing. The game now has an inbuilt parser. There should be you need to do 50k in advanced before you can do elite. That should be, like, a thing. Baba, I can't answer that question because I was never actually involved with it. But when I made my channel, it was just an idea I bounced, was because I really wanted to interview Jonathan. I thought Jonathan would have been a very interesting person to talk to outside of the handle of being on a cryptic stream. Just talk to him as a human being, not as a stow dev. But also just say, like, what inspired you to make X console? Like, what inspired you to work on a Star Trek game? What inspired you to do this? What is your X? Like, I think he was we all really liked Jonathan because of what he did. He come in with a new attitude, a fresh face, and just was like, you know what? I'm going to do this because I want to, and it sounds amazing. I really wanted to, and I don't know how to reach it. I don't know how, and I don't know if he would be willing or if he could.
He wouldn't be able to now.
See ya, Magnus. But you know what I mean, guys? Like, I think Jonathan was my first when I was thinking of this a few months ago, like, he was my number one I want to talk to person, because I just think he understood the deeps, he understood the lowers, he understood, like, you know, he had a finger on the pulse of the community, and it was a very refreshing feeling. What was that, Stargate? Was that a ISC you did? Oh. That was the ISC you did? And that is the damage you took in, I'm guessing? Fabba, I'm sure he does. Because, you know, he seemed like he was a very knowledgeable guy. Like, on my personal note, like, I really liked the fact that he mentioned, like, the people who want to chase passes and stuff, like myself, like, people who wanted to do what I do, he mentioned us, and whereas before, like, we weren't really mentioned in the sense of, in that nature, it was like, It's like back in the day, what was her name? Jet?
Yeah.
Like, she probably would have been an amazing person to talk to. Like, I know Spencer actually did. But, like, someone who has a finger on the pulse, and someone who goes, okay, I understand the high end, I understand the low end, I understand the game, I'm also a Trekkie. Like, that combination of, okay, you know, I like mucking around, but I also can be serious, and I'm also very talented at what I do. Let's, you know, be pretty interesting to see what, like, just what would they'd be allowed to say, or just to talk to them outside a cryptic stream when they're getting harassed by 500 people going, whale probe, whale probe, whale probe.
The issue is there's some of the questions you'd want answers to they couldn't give you an answer to.
Oh god, though. There's like, why was the Iwani made? Why wasn't the legendary Malon? Why wasn't that never a consideration? Those questions couldn't be answered. Like, you know, yeah, like, they wouldn't answer that question. Like they wouldn't answer why they don't fix things. Like, one of the ones I kept asking was, why was the Section 31 heavy battle cruisers, the swarm mode, why was that never looked at? Yeah, I don't love that ship, but it's a, if they were fixing bugs, could they look at that? Yeah. I mean, hell, like, this alone could be a podcast, just like someone just to listen and just be like, you have 5 questions. Why wasn't this a thing? What, or when? What is our ideas on X? Like, Spencer, did you ever release that theory crafting best to do ship?
In February or January.
You did?
And now, yeah, and now that is like, now you wouldn't want the experimental weapon because, like we said, the experimental weapons can't actually keep up.
Yeah. Because did you make that before Iwani or after Iwani?
Before Iwani.
So, like,
I may have been aware of Iwani at that point, though.
Yeah, this is you we're talking about. You probably were. It was like me. I haven't theory crafted, but like I could come up with an idea of the best torp build, like torp ship ever, like, you know, that could be.
Nope, that was January 9th. I didn't know about Iwani for like another 2 weeks after that.
I was gonna say, game. We're at 4 out of 4. Did you guys see that? Like, how long did that take? I don't know, and then, like, just little things like, do we have our faces there? Do we not? Do we have game footage in the background while we're talking? Like, you just stack, like, my screen right now. You just stack Spencer's camera on, like, my inventory, and you have game footage running. You know, do we have a... I know I'm interrupting you, I'm sorry. Do we have a demo record of, like, an ISE, and we, like, picture, like, put ourselves in a random position? I know I was interrupting you, Spencer. Your thought?
Well, I hadn't thought about doing it live, but if we did that, then it could be just 4 boxes. One with the current question topic, one with the live stream chat, and then our 2 faces. Because, like, ideally, it's something that realistically people could just tap out and listen to.
Yeah. Comes out on Tuesday. His side project, like, so that's not
Crikey! A new follower!
old guy playing badly. Thank you for the follow. Well, I wonder if that's Cheops.
Stargazer sent you a DM.
That's more. I wouldn't say that's more of a help video, Master Dude, but like, I like that sort of stuff. People, I know it's more of a, like, that. That's like the 1% of the 1% sort of argument, or, but, you know, I really see. That's why I really like. That's why I've been spamming that sort of content. But
By Struth, we got a new subo.
Master Dude,
Shield and drain, explaining the importance of shield and drain traits in the game.
Nope, not Cheops. Well, old guy playing badly. Welcome.
Captain alteration. Gotcha. I want to know when that lockbox change is going to happen, man.
Microvax, Beam Overload only podcast explain the importance of shield and drain traits in the game. Okay. I can talk about anything. So the I think if done properly, both could be useful. But there's systems in the game that make them kind of irrelevant. Like, why use shield drain when you have shield offline? Like, the having a 5-second guaranteed shield offline with 1 starship trait and 1 ability, compared to, say, running 500 drain and 2 starship traits to get the same result. That's the annoying part about that system. And if they, say, buffed 1, like, say you made a drain ship with 1,000 drain, just completely kill a ball, like, not kill a ball cube, but, like, shut it offline for like a minute, then the value would equal out. But right now, that the value of drain to shield offline and subsystem offline, that a guaranteed number, doesn't, like, they don't equal out. So that's why, like, on our support builds, you don't see them running any drain, but they run carrier wave shield hacking, net drones, and opening salvo, because it's just, that's all you need. Goddess, yeah, well, this is my free-to-play account, so it's all I have access to for now. But it's a beastly little ship, so I'm rocking it. I mean, I'm still in a, because we're yakking, and I don't think anybody wants to watch me play WoW or Star Citizen, so I'm gonna keep talking and just keep grinding these out while we're talking. Master Dude, enjoy. I was gonna say enjoy work. Thank you for dropping in. We'll miss you. Don't enjoy work as much as you can, as we all love our work. I think on shield drain, shield and like subsystem drain, there's just things in the game that need a look over, and it's just those are one of it. It's like I see people that say, "What about my drain build?" Well, you run an intel ship with carry wave shield hacking, and it'll be better than any drain ship you'll ever build. It's the sad fact, but it's the truth. You carry wave shield hacking is more valuable than 500 drain and all the drain stuff you can get. Net drones is cool because it's multi-targeted and it's debuff and it's crit passives. So like it's kind of like the what's the right word, Spence? Exception to the rule. Like you're not gonna build drain into it, or you're not gonna build more like whatever might scale up the debuff, but it's a combination of so many good little things that it just works. But carry wave shield hacking really killed drain. Like the whole reason for drain is just carry wave shield hacking. You use one starship trait, or you use your entire build to do the same thing. And then there's other things, like why Spencer is playing World of Warships right now. Spencer,
I'm playing World of Warships.
what are you doing? You've been very quiet for the last few minutes. I know I've been on a little bit of a roll, but you've been on a little bit of a...
You were on a bit of a roll. You were yapping.
Hey, as I do. Okay?
I was just testing something. I put a new build together.
What on?
Avenger.
I was thinking of doing that, but I feel like you guys would win at that point if I did that. I need to stick to my guns and stick to my torps.
It's just that flying the VOD jug sucks so much, dude.
I know. Would you like to do an ISC to see how it will go when you're done?
I mean, sure. But I don't want to do, some of this other terrible content.
You don't want to do Borg Red Alert 19 times over and over and over again?
Not particularly.
I don't see why you wouldn't. How long have I been doing Borg Red Alerts for, or Red Alerts in general?
You've been doing them for the past 45 minutes.
Really?
Literally 45 minutes.
Hey, you guys, the stream has helped me do this, so I'll thank you, because if this was me on my own just listening to music trying to do this, I would have quit after the first 5 minutes. Because I'm on the stream and I have things to engage my brain, it's kept me going. So thank you guys. Yeah. As Spencer would say, I appreciate you. Or, yes. Y'all. Will Spencer say you or y'all?
I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all. But Spencer, I know it's I think it should we should probably do an episode or two first, but I think we got to reach out to people. And even if it's non-Stowe related people.
But the thing is there, if it's Deep's cast.
But that's
I'm
just
I know.
Hey, but you don't just I know people watch us for build and all the rest of it, but I also think if, say, we found out that it wasn't Rin, he played Stowe or something, but somebody like him, if there's somebody in the background that is a Star Trek person but never in a gamer but hasn't played Stowe, just to maybe get him in and try Stowe with us in the background. I don't know. I feel like I just need 10 more in each. Like, oh, phone call. You can talk, Spencer. Alright, I'm back. My brother was... Sorry. My brother wanted a yak and... Yeah.
Terrible.
Any more thoughts on the Odyssey, Spencer?
Not at the moment. To be honest, my brain's a little fried.
You did just do like 4 hours of story content. That
I
would...
did the Vault and Coliseum in the same go.
Ooh. That would... Yes.
I've done the entire storyline in one sitting before. When I made my first Delta recruit.
Yeah. I feel like, look at this, I'm at 114, 109, like, if these could all just be like 120, it'd be good. Alright. Okay, I feel like I have done this long enough.
If you had bonus pools active, you would.
Free to play. If I don't have it, I don't have it. Alright, what's the one we're gonna use? Comp. Because I would actually build comp engines, maybe. Alright. That's enough for that for now. I'll jump back onto my main and let's do a ISC with that Legendary Avenger. Is anybody here who wants to do an ISC with this Spencer? I'm happy with that progress. I've got the next 3 days pretty much covered. Hey, Nate. Maybe later tonight, if I'm watching something, I'll sit here and... What the hell is that? Spencer just going to use some elitist firing mode? Yeah. If it's not beam overload, it's elitist. Michi! Do I bring my my friendship tank?
Whatever you want.
I'll bring my friendship tank. See, now I like
Spencer is here? Yeah.
Whoop core. Any firing mode is elitist?
I think I legitimately had a few. I don't know if I was being trolled or not, but I had people complaining that I was doing too many optimization things already because I was like going and buying BOF manuals and looking for SROs already.
Yeah, see, my main will eventually have all of that, but I haven't. The KDF is so whack. It's just whatever. Spencer, you wanna not be on hide?
Oh, that helped.
Nate, question for you all. Any reason to continue with Admiral or Admiralty? Just if you want to farm the resources.
Yeah, it's just about resource acquisition. You still get the lithium from it and some other resources.
Terrible. Anybody want to come for this, or are we
Wow. That's toxic right there.
We got one more spot for ISC. Who wants it?
I saw that comment.
Darthon, I'm already on my tank.
Wow. That's a good one.
But I mean, I can go to my other one. Nani. Cheops, thank you for sharing. Is everybody ready?
Good to go.
Ready. Remember, Spencer, left to right.
Is that my left or the Australian left?
The Australian left.
You're seeing it from a different point of view.
Terrible. I really like this ship. See, now this opens up the extra token and all the rest of it really opens up some options.
Yeah.
Balance power levels or run invalid. That's too polite for an Australian slang, Cheops. Generator on Riot.
Goes where? Rip.
I'm trying to turn. Got it.
I fucked up some piloting.
Low deeps.
Yeah, low deeps.
Sensors confirm that the transwarp conduit has been destroyed.
A dill
Low
bottle.
deeps.
However, our scans at the start
Low deeps. You had an 8 million start though.
Yeah.
How was that?
I mean, it certainly handles a bit better.
I mean, that's if I was actually gonna push energy weapons, that's the ship I would fly.
It's got literally twice the mobility of the Bodwar Juggernaut.
And what about the Shrike? Because the Shrike still felt like a pig.
The Shrike is closer to the OG Inquiry.
Mm.
The VOD Jug has like a base turn of 6. The Shrike is like 8.5, and this is 12.
Oof.
I think the Delkina is like 13. I'm in the Lavenger. Thank you for that.
I thought you were actually gonna get like 3 mil there on a left-right. And just a random left-right.
My piloting was a little bit scuffed.
You were 4 million when we crossed from left to right. Yo, that's probably when your Awaniel dropped.
Yeah. I also, as I was going in, it untargeted the cube for some reason.
I have an idea. Yeah, Nate, you talking about? Yeah, Nate, it's just the way the game is. You should see Triz. He has like millions of unrefined on a lot of his characters, so he just doesn't play them for years. Something sold. My 38 sold for 170. Do I rip another like 15 keys?
Do it.
Jeez, who's went through and posted all these keys? Hey, Dwayne. Where in the hell? There it is. Give me another Borg pack or a Doff or a ship. No. Ready, set, gamble. Ooh, I don't think that's worth anything.
Ooh.
Oh!
How to turn 150 million to 15. Oh no.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
It's rough, dude. I'm so sorry. My condolences for your loss.
Ugh. Dwayne, you're not getting the NJ? My heart. Alright, I'm gonna sell that stack. What do I fill there? That could go there. That's
No,
only...
don't sell the R&D packs right now.
Why?
Because they're worth a lot more whenever there's a research event. Like an R&D event will make them go up by like 50% value.
But I want to gamble more.
Well, you've got a promo ship there, sir, and you could hop right into a trade channel and say, want to sell for 1.5.
Want to trade? Want to sell?
Want to sell, list the promo, and then be like 1.5 bill. What are you trying to even get?
Nothing. I want to gamble.
You literally just want the thrill of gambling?
Yes.
You've got an even worse problem than I.
Yes. That EC could have funded a Cheops refit. The EC is going to fund a Cheops refit, but, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm not even freaking touching that with a 10-foot pole, Cheops. Spencer has ruined my wallet.
Yeah, it's all my fault.
It is all your fault. I didn't gamble on NBA 2K packs before I met Spencer like this. No, I didn't do that.
Nicholas, you may have an even worse problem than I ever thought.
I gambled before I met you, so yeah. Yeah, Nate, that's so like I'm at max, so every time I level up I get dill. Or yeah, I get the dill. But it's not a great way. Is that Rochelle Pens fan? True, it is.
Yeah, Nate. Yeah.
It
You
is.
keep getting to lithium. That, like, really, if you're running into issues with too much unrefined lithium on one character, that's where you just really have to be playing on other characters. Like, the way Stowe is structured is that if you're wanting to farm dilithium, you really have to do it on a bunch of different characters rather than just one.
Yeah, I had that a while back. Dathon, like the space ones were like gutted. It was like, yeah, they're up 40 million now, but for a while they were low. It was like, what?
By Street, we got a new subo.
Got a new subo. Stevo! Thank you for the sub, my man. How you going? What am I flying right now? Man, I'm good. Yeah. We chilling. Doing a bit of gambling. We're gonna... Thinking about setting up a ship. Yeah. to fly some energy weapons instead of torps. I'm thinking about it. But instead, we're gonna jump in the jelly and we're gonna go and do a. Actually, no. I want Spencer on a friendship. Spencer, can you get on a friendship?
I legitimately don't have a friendship itself set up anywhere. I
Oh.
can get on a support that has friendship
That-
support.
That's what I meant. Can you guys all clear your private TFOs? I'll take a
I'm gonna
Cheops
have
on
a
whatever he's flying. I'll take a Michi with friendship. I will take a Spencer on SAB or SOB or Admiral Kane.
Admiral Kane.
And then I will take a Dathon. Oh my god! What the fuck is that? No, Cheops, delete. That is.
Cheops. What did you do? Cheops.
Did he send it to you?
No.
No, Cheops, no. No.
Cheops, I gotta see this. You're killing Nick. That I need to know what's destroyed him.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Cheops. What is... No.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
That is
god.
fucked up, dude. Yeah, delete that. I don't want to accidentally click that and see that again.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, that's...
Terrible.
I'm just gonna need to move that up, Cheops. That's...
Yes, please delete. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, Cheops.
There's something wrong with you.
Oh my god, no. I can't share that, guys. I can't. Oh my god. Friendships to me, everybody.
Jesus Christ, Cheops. Oh my god. It just...
Oh.
What
Why
the
am I...
fuck? Fruit? Oh no.
Oh. Oh my god. Ugh.
Yeah, you showed
No.
that on the stream, you're getting banned.
Yes! No, I'm not showing that, everybody. Why won't this cube at the back die? Oh, it's one sphere. No.
This is already dead for you.
You ain't?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 2-7. I needed, what was it my best? Like 2-1? Yeah.
You're out of jelly mode?
Oh, what?
Your efforts
Oh.
destroyed this vessel, and I will
Steve, are you trying to set the Hydra up better? Well, okay, first, what's your firing mode?
If beam overload. That's the first problem.
Yes.
I have you at 1.5.
Yeah, no. Don't scan, please.
This is not the end.
Or it was very much the type of content that would not be tolerated on YouTube in any way and would result in a channel being immediately nuked.
Yeah, Cheops, I'll take a nanny now.
Immediately. Like, Google would fly someone out to his house and, like, shoot him in the knees or something.
Yeah, give me EPS. Give me all the EPS. You're alright, Spence?
No.
Yeah, Warp Core. 5 seconds of copyright music, and they detect it. Spencer, you want to accept that?
Yeah, I've accepted. It breaks YouTube's laws.
You want to grab the right side and get Cheops to get the left?
Yeah.
And then...
Warp Core, it's legal at SFW.
And Michi, can you debuff the backside? So, like, you put your net drones at this back cube here. Like, this is like... this is sort of like, I'll go to jail if I showed this off.
No.
Yes. Here you would. That sort of stuff?
Mm.
Accept the gift of assimilation.
That's better. Oh, this left one's gonna kill it. 3-3, 3-2. Shield offline. 3. 3, 2-9. 2-8. 7. 2-7.
Yes! 2784. Congrats, Nicholas.
Can you... Oh, do I ever need to trim that? Well, once the
You'll
combat
have
time.
to trim.
Can you?
Trim kill. Queen kill line.
Can you?
You
You can scan that, guys.
I mean, I just left the map. You know, I could have used that to live.
Yes, because that'll move me above you.
Terrible. Congrats.
Thank you. Yeah, scan that, guys. Take the deal. You're good, Michi. That worked really well. I don't want to do 1,000 hives, so that I'll take that as a nice little jump. And that'll inspire Steven to... I like how I said to scan and nobody did. I'm gonna take my salvage. Gonna take my dill. And I'm not gonna think about that again. I think, oh. Hey, isn't that good? Used to not having dill.
Okay. Your combat time was too low.
What? No, it wasn't. I fired a beam straight away.
It says you're at 53 seconds, and it's at 59.
I fired a beam as soon as we went in. Yeah, look, my beam's the first thing to hit. You're messing with me.
Yeah, I'm fucking with you. It's uploaded.
Oh, the jelly is totally elitist, the way I have it built. I was gonna say, I made sure to fire the beam first, okay? I made sure to fire the thing. Bioelectric wave did 210k. No, I don't want to do 1,000 hives over and over. Incremental jumps is perfectly fine with me. But thank you for that, Darthon. The others, they're... Oh my... Okay, that's just an ice cream, but, Oh my god, Cheops. I need to, like, just not look at Cheops' Discord while I'm streaming. Is that the World Razor? Or is that something else? That's a sickness. Ho ho ho! Cheops is trying to get me banned. I had a lot of damage in that. Oh, did you record that?
I don't believe I did.
I think I got it early enough. Let's have a look. 26. Oh, I got it literally as we went in. Like, the first second is the run. I can't ban Cheops, he's too funny. My spike was only... Okay, only 5 million, but... So, that would need to improve. Pickle 1 went down really quickly. You know what made the difference? The shields offline on Pickle 2. Well, no, Pickle 1 was good. Pickle 2... Yeah, whatever it was. The shield offline on the Pickle 1 was bad.
I think Meat said he died.
He did. But we didn't coordinate that at all. So it was literally just yeeted in. So to get almost 2.8, I'll take that. Thank you. We need to work on getting you a 3 point whatever in the do. The doo-doo.
I want to get that 6 mil IS, and it's just been...
Oh, that'll be a slog.
It was so close on a couple occasions. It was just like if one little thing was different here or there, and then it's just yeah. I'd much rather be flying my Dalkina. I just hate being in this Fodwar jug, dude. It's such a fucking pig.
Rec Rod. I just new HSC Rec Rod in my Discord. Rec Rod. And then I'm going to post this in Pass Dump and ping Steven. Jelly. Power. Darthon, you're all good, man. Okay. Well, that was... I just like, wanted to give that a go. Because a few times it's been, like, really good. And then just was like, okay. Anybody else want to do something? Spencer, would you like to try something out? Or you... Ooh,
Um,
salvage.
Try hive.
Ah, fuck it, let's salvage that. I know I just salvaged a nice mag, but fuck it, it was a 2 and I don't need it.
Do you hear what I said?
You want to try hive?
Fuck it.
Ooh, that's a lot of typing, Steve-O. Well, okay, I already see one mistake. Hey, Steve-O. There's 2 big glaring issues that you've got right now. Do you want a second Engie? Or do I go Psy and plonk myself on the middle?
Whatever you want. Give me a big grab well.
Do you want me to bring the... I mean, Stargate, we can literally make that happen right now. We'll just nanny one of your best EPG build. Is that in Stargate? Is that in IS or Hive? Okay, let me... Okay, Steve, you're flying a Terran Hydra, right? You're using energy weapons, I'm guessing, because that's not a torpedo ship. You got to pick what firing mode do you want to use, and what weapons do you want to use. Do you want to use beams, or do you want to use cannons? Then it's what weapon type do you want to use? Do you want to use phasers? Do you want to use disruptors? Do you want to use plasma? Do you want to use Tetrion? I'm missing one. So you gotta pick. Do you want to use beams? Do you want to use cannons? Do you want to use fire at will? Do you want to use scatter volley? Because I wouldn't recommend beam overload to anyone because I just don't think it's worth it. I think fire at will is a better firing mode, even for DPS. That's a full intel ship, right? So that could do surgical strikes, but I still wouldn't recommend it because it's single target. I would still I'd say to use cannons. Alright, let's reform that up. Let's get Karen. Let's get Darthon. Let's get Michi. Because you're all into that EPG stuff. I mean, Stargate, do you want to get 1 million? Because I'm pretty sure we could nanny that to 1 million. If you want to do 1 million on your own without nannying, I respect that. If you want to get 1 million today, we can nanny that to 1 million. No doubt. You just tell me, man. We need to have... Fuck. Why do I say I need to bring an engineer? We have 3 engineers and then myself. Okay. YOLO.
YOLO. Just get everything grab well for me, please.
I'm in a silicate. It's not going to go amazingly well.
Oh. I see.
But everything was grabbed really well in that last run. I wonder, like... Yeah, because it was all literally yeeted down to the bottom. Even without a Grabwell 3, it didn't look like we had one. Endeavor! How you going, my man? Twitch is hating me right now.
Because you're so elitist.
My bitrate, because my bitrate is at like 12k.
Yeah.
I'm noticing I'm having less stability issues with my YouTube since it seems to like being higher.
Yes, YouTube is very hungry for all the bitrate. Oh boy. You're doing QSM gravel on the bottom cube? Okay.
Yeah, I'll join him. I'll give us a bat. I'll give you that. We'll give you that. I'm gonna wait to give you that. And let's give you that now. What's alive?
Oh, it's still alive. I fucking cutscene. Double popped on me.
I'm waiting.
This is
3.4. Oh, 3.3. Oh my.
I didn't even have real time up. I don't know what that was at all.
3.4 to 3.3. I feel like we can beat the #1 record now. Everybody out. Everybody out. Everybody out. Trim it.
Don't even have the number.
Do you
I gotta go.
go
I
and
gotta trigger.
go and trim it. Trim it. Trim it. Trim it. Trim it.
joy.
You serious? Like it was that good? Hold on, I got beat up.
I am dead serious. That was almost #1. It's probably #3 when it dropped. Like you just beat Hansi. Trim it.
I did 3277. It's uploaded.
But we gotta give that another go. Okay. I'm leaving that one alone, warp core. What? Like, Cheops? The Australian authorities are gonna come kick my door in because they just see that on my computer. Yeah, Dwayne, I have a DPS all build on my Cardassian Kelvin, and that's a lot of fun. Infinite Zero, thank you for the follow. Okay, I'm missing a bunch. Hey, Steve-O. I'm very excited for my free-to-play. Few seconds on CDs? Okay. Steve-O, best... Okay. I'd say join a Discord. Like, my Discord's a little less busy, so you're not gonna get, like, flooded with 1,000 responses. If you want to join my Discord, I can help you through that, but this is a sort of, like, it's gonna need a little bit of work, and everybody in there... I wouldn't say I'm a bit more strict, but it's like, I'm not going to take crap. Like, some guy come in there and he was talking about, I need you to get on my account and level it for me. It's like, no, learn to play the game. And he kept on going on. Yeah, Steve-O, join my Discord. That's going to be the best way, because then you're going to have multiple people that can help, but everybody in there will steer you in the right direction. Okay. Right, Endeavor, it's like... But Steve-O, so, Pax, good evening. But best, first things first. Oh, actually, Spencer, can you, Stowe.
I'm good to go.
Cheops, not Cheops. Fuck, I've said it again. Steve-O, look in build discussion of my Discord. It's a little older, but the first few questions are good. And anybody else who wants to build a do ship, it's written by Sizer. It's a little bit more, what's the way of it, you know. This is she didn't want to type out 1,000 things over and over and over again, so she read up a guide saying she's too tired of, so, but it's all correct. It's, what do you want to do? Okay, you're doing this, you need this, 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 and this, and work from there. The simple, like, use what you have. Yeah. It's actually really good. It's a really good guide to get you where you need to be. It's very blunt, yes.
That's an understatement.
Okay, everybody's ready. But give it a read, adjust a few things. And then if you then have questions, you go from there. But that's a good, like, Reddit read on how to build a do ship. It need to be updated for ISOMAG and a few other bits, but it's a good read on, okay, step by step. You're gonna do cannons, you need CSV. You're gonna want the highest possible CSV. Then you want this. Then you want this. It's a good read. The Stowbetter SS Hydra? No. The Reddit post I did. The how to build a ship. Oh, did I post it? I posted it in the wrong Discord. Okay, Insto builds in my Discord now.
I control every sheep. Every drone speaks with my voice.
Isn't it? Or is it already isn't as good?
Yeah. What's left, even?
Or keep at the back.
Oh, thank you.
Don't use cooldowns, everybody. How to build a fucking ship. Yeah, warp core. That's the one. I was scrambling. Sorry. But I really feel like we could really give this a good run.
Yeah.
Yep, Stowe builds in my Discord. Now. Yeah, 2-3.
Nate, those provisions are really handy when the fleet's building up, but everyone ends up having like so many more than are ever actually needed.
I wonder, do we drag the spheres to the front? I don't know.
Yeah, that might be good, like a really big Gravwell 3 to the front. I don't know. I almost feel like it all has to go like front to back.
And Dev...
Because
Sorry.
good.
Endeavor, I would go by category. So my favorite tank right now is the Justicar. My favorite Torp build by far is the Eagle. My favorite Psy ship? Odd choice, but the Krenamanarax. Yeah, favorite ship just to get in and fly? Venji, maybe? But I fly because I do multiple different things. Like, I'm in support right now. Yeah, I love the Anorax. It's a... It's actually a shame. Is the Princeton? I mean, each their own. Like, I really like tanking, and I'm really in about the min-maxing, so, like, if it's got to be a combination of both. I got to like the look of it, and I've got to like the performance of it. So, like, the Eagle, I don't mind the look of it, but I love the performance of it. The Silic, I like the look of it, I love the performance of it as a support platform. The Justicar, I love the look, I love the tank. It's built like that's my tank. It's not a support tank, it's just a tank. And like the Friendship, as a support tank, the Friendship, love the look, love the performance, love what it gives. It's like, and there's like ships like the I'm gonna use this. The Farragut. I don't mind the look of the Farragut, but it's just ships that are like because Spence, it's an inside joke between Spencer and I, the Farragut console was so promising but so disappointing. Yeah. No, I much prefer it have the mixed armaments. Who am I missing? Michi.
I don't want to keep everyone here just doing HSCs over and over, so...
Let's do one more and then we'll call it. It was just like, okay, I'm gonna try and get... So we have 4 supports, so I feel like we need to coordinate where we're putting stuff. I haven't really messed with surgical strikes a lot. When it come out, I built the legendary... The Enterprise C. What's that one called?
The Ambassador?
The Ambassador.
Arendra?
It was the only ship at the time. I don't know if there's you can stagger the G-Wells. We shouldn't need to stagger them. One round would be fine. That was the only ship at the time that could do Surgical Strikes 3 and I'm trying to think of the thing. Recursive Shearing 1. I don't know if that's the only ship to date that can do that. I don't know if it still could be. So I set a Surgical Strikes up build on that, and that was a lot of fun. That's Hive. We want Hive. Alright. I'm gonna send this back in. Cheops, take the left. I'm gonna take the right. Michi, maybe you grab the start. And then Darthon just grab like the middle. So like you put your net drones there. So Spencer, as he's going through, everything's net drones. And just see what happens. And then Grabwell to the middle. What do you think? You want Grabwell to the front, Spence, or Grabwell to the middle?
Middle, I wonder, do we do the top cube still or the bottom one?
I think the bottom.
Okay, just keep doing the bottom then. I just need to hit that front cube first.
Yeah. Or do you want it to the top?
It's fine either way for me. Because it's just a matter of, do I position facing upwards or downwards?
Yeah. Left pickle. I'm gonna get the right pickle. Cheops, you get the left, and I just think we'll coordinate. we need to be in voice to coordinate this a lot more, but let's just see what happens. That first run was like, whoa. You had like a 10 mil start, and it just went really well.
Yeah, I looked at it afterwards. I was nuts. I didn't have my real time up at the time, so I had no idea.
Oh, that's why you weren't like going mad. We're gonna try and I'm trying to wait on the fleet power for like a few seconds too, as you're like flying in.
Yeah.
Resistance is futile.
One sphere. Son of a bitch.
Oh, 3-5. 3-4.
Yep.
3-3.
Your efforts are futile.
Yeah, let's do that run for 3. I mean, we got 3.2 in just a random run. And it's the first run, so isn't this how it always goes? Like, we just bash our head against this for hours on end and just get nothing out of it?
There was one sphere on the far right that ended up just screwing it.
In the first one or this one?
This one.
Did you record the first one by any chance?
I don't believe.
Guys,
Check.
scan, because we're not going to do this for another half an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for
Scan,
the
scan. Get the deal. And let's do the run for Stargate. Let's get him 1 million. I'm gonna.
Is Stargate on EPG?
He is. So he said ISC.
Yeah.
He said he'd love to join the 1 million club. So I said, well, I mean, we can nanny you right now and get you there, or do you want to do it in a pug? Which I said I respect the pug, but you can do either way. Like my first 1 million technically was a supported ISK. Because I was like, hey, can you do this, take your torp off, do this, take your torp off? So I was telling people what to do. I'm going to go to my friendship tank, because I think in a left-right, that's always good. Endeavor, need to get you a good run. I remember a while back we were talking about it, but never really happened, but...
I see what has to be done.
Get on April Kane.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Is SAB set up?
Loadouts got fucked. I never went through and redid them because I've been on SOB or SAB the entire time.
Yep. Okay, so we want Stargate. Stargate, go on your tack, I'd say. Because you said your tack was the higher one. If you're still here.
I did record the first run.
Ooh, okay. Steve-O, that was person by the name of Sizer. That wasn't me. But, so you think your Roar is better?
Crikey! A new follower!
Dijon, thank you for the follow. Okay, we'll watch it after.
Yeah.
Darthon, I'm gonna leave you out of this one just because the rest of us all have friendship, so it makes this a little you get an extra 50% cat 2 when having friendship on the as a trait. Unless you've got friendship. Yeah, you're good, man. You might get this first go. I need I have no intel, so if someone's got intel,
I have it.
okay. Just give it a second. I need to build stuff. Yeah, the friendship is amazing for supported stuff. No! I don't want to look at it. Cheops is sending me some... Yes. Giovanni, yes, this is the friendship trait. To plus 10 bonus damage per stack, and you get to 5. And the friendships are good support. Like, is it a pet trait as well? Like, can you target them on your pets, or like if you target it on your
only one pet, or you can hit all pets if you use Needs of the Many.
Okay. Alright, are we all ready?
Good to go.
Y'all ready? I want to get a DPS builder.
Yeah, this is an LR, so
Okay.
you go.
Good to go. Let's go. You bought it yesterday for 200,000 ECs? You couldn't have got the friendship for 200,000 EC. It was probably more like 1.5 billion.
All attempts to hail the star base have failed. We must assume the enemy has taken control. This is not acceptable.
I love the look of this ship too. Kind of makes me more want to get it more and more on my my free to play. Just give him Mawani to give him Mawani.
Everything should have a money.
Right? Did you grab well here?
Yes.
So I'm getting the gateway.
I'm sorry. I forgot you typed. I bought it out and did my normal stuff.
Yeah, I'm realizing. Can you go and get the simulators?
Yeah.
I gotta record that.
Sensors confirm that the
It's 1.15.
Crikey!
Twitch
A
alert
new
sounds
follower!
I think Darthor, did you see what I did right at the end? Endeavor, thank you for the follow. I I used Maelstrom 3 at the end with a high yield, and my DPS jumped 60k because I did a 4 million one hit. And the cube went from like 40% to 0 in like 1 second. I was like, I want to see how much this will do right at the end when I just like debuff it 5. I was like, okay, because there's a I won't say a logical reason, but EPG just doesn't have amazing single target. It has really good AoE. So at the end, you sit there and you're just like, oh my god, it needs a little bit of a help at the end. So I was like, ah, fuck, it's dropping. So I was like, I'm just gonna lob this Maelstrom 3 into it, just kill it, so he's at 1 million still. No, Cheops, no!
Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
Cheops, calm down.
Oh my...
No. Stargate, congrats on the record.
Congrats, dude.
Nick will have to get that upload for you.
That sounds like somebody else
I
should...
don't have it. I was on, right?
I have it 1.132. Somebody have it higher than that?
108.
Yeah, why I started crossing early because I started at like 40% because I thought it was going to go down a little quicker and it just slowed up. So, I think Cheops has it higher than me. Cheops or Michi, do you guys have it higher than 1.132?
Beachy and Cheops both have it at 1157.
Michi's got you. Michi will get you uploaded Stargate. Hey, Endeavor, I thought I added you. That's a good reminder. Okay. I swear I'm looking for you. That'd be it. I'm just trying to remember what your @ handle is, so I can look it up. $1417. But you're doing that Dauntless 2, aren't you? It's terrible. Torpedo pilot with the... Nah, everybody needs to fly an Eagle. I need to convert everybody to an Eagle. Mad Dog Long really wants to run random elites. Thanks, Michi. Stargate, congrats. 1.15. It does, doesn't it? I should have an eagle on the side of it. I love my eagle. Oh my god, my brother's calling. Okay, I need to mute again. Spencer, entertain.
Terrible. Beam overload sucks. So I guess I can get Nick in trouble here. Yeah, the Eagle is really good for torps. Unfortunately, the Eagle is basically so good for torps that it's the only competitive torp platform right now. It has completely devalued all of their torp platforms, which is unfortunate. It's never great to be stuck in a position where it's like this is the only ship in the game capable of doing this. All this dead air reminds me of your mission playthrough streams. Yeah, the view count on those has been starting to slowly drop, I've noticed. I mean, some people like it, but definitely it doesn't appeal to the widest audience. Even your time for Wakani, it literally the Eagle completely outclasses every other ship in the game when it comes to torpedoes. There is no competition at all for a torpedo build when it comes to the Eagle. Basically, if you're chasing records with torps, you are wasting your time if you're not on the Eagle. It is so far ahead. It's ridiculous. Usually one of the deteriorating ones is fine. Some people like inhibiting. It just depends on how fast you are with killing targets. But for most people, deteriorating does best. So does Endeavor. So does CSV. I like the CSV visuals. Steve-O, you saying? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's the Eagle really is the ship Endeavor for torps. Rebuilding the Eagle on my tune to its former glory. Yeah. So if you guys haven't heard, Watchers are the best bridge officers you can currently get in the game, and you can buy them off the exchange. Just search up Watcher under reward packs, and you'll see the Watcher bridge officer boxes there. They are the best. They give more crit chance than the Romulan SROs. You just lose some crit severity. But everyone should be running a full set of them. And they're still fairly affordable at about 24 million a pop. With your help, we can get them up to 30 to 40 mil per. Darthon, I don't have a great answer for that. My alternative thought is just grab wells on some of these secondary cubes. Market manipulation? No, the only one that manipulates the market here is Nicholas.
Hey. I'm trying to catch up on chat.
I found something for you. I know you're gonna like it.
What's
you may
it?
already have one of these. Check your mail. That's got to be worth a nice bit, right? Especially if you can get a second. Go on the trade channel and say you got a pair.
Right.
Terrible.
Yeah, Endeavor, if you need if you want a few my notes and stuff on the Eagle, always happy to give them. Guys, yeah. If you want my opinion on stuff for builds, my Discord's a good way because it's not as busy as like the builds Discord, and you won't get as many just random opinions. And people are in there that generally respond to people that watch my videos or are in Discord with me every day that know the way I think. So even if I don't respond, you're gonna get a response from somebody who knows my train of thought. So if you want that, join up with my Discord, and you can ping me in there anytime you want. It just might take me a minute to respond if I'm driving or asleep. Stars, that's a good idea, because I don't know if they've even fixed that.
It just, I mean, I understand why, but it would be nice if there was other platforms.
Of
The
course.
issue with the Awani as a support is just the lack of IFF.
And it's slow as balls.
Yeah.
Cheops, as soon as he sits down, his chipmunk squirrel cheeks are full of food. Well, Styles, I forgot this, but the reason the Eagle is the best taunt platform is the cooldown reduction. The console from the Eagle says, on a ship that is full spec pilot, the shared recharge time of torpedoes is 0.5 seconds instead of 1.5 for every other. So the only ship in the game that can take advantage of CF3 and full spec pilot is the Eagle. That's the only reason. And now the taunt meta is 5-4 weapons because you want to run 2 Maelstroms because of the Maelstrom just being that powerful. You want 5 front weapons.
Steven said he's not sure if he's actually going to be able to get on tonight. He's saying that his wife wants attention.
It's terrible.
But we have Lem, Michi, Cheops, you, and myself. So if we want to run, I know Michi's probably starting to get a little tired.
I have to. Okay, I probably should end up then because
I'm gonna ask Lem how.
Yeah, Warp Core, like, I just think, I know, guys, I'm not big like Spencer or Augie or Mixdu or Triz or anything else, but if you want to talk about builds, that in a smaller, in an area where you're not going to have every random person commenting, my Discord's not a bad spot for it, because Spencer will respond there, I will respond there, guys, it's like Steven and Cheops who run in our DPS group will respond there. And then there's guys who watch my videos where just as a general discussion of what I do, you know, will respond there. So Spencer's favorite content creator, that's not himself. Well, it's got to be me because I gamble.
I'd say it'd have to be Trisander because I really just enjoy the builds he puts together. I find them to be extremely immersive and.
Darthon CS. CF3. Yeah, CF3. My accent or. So Spencer and I had the thought back in the day of running that ship before the Maelstrom come out because of the recharge. But the Maelstrom with Theta and all the rest of it, it really pushed the Eagle into a league of its own that just nothing can keep up with. For torpedoes. Energy weapons, that's a different story, but for torpedoes, nothing keeps up with the Eagle, and it's just a sad fact that nothing is good. So if you want to do a taunt build, and you want to push numbers, you're flying the Eagle or you're trolling. That's just generally, yeah. I wouldn't say trolling's the right word. You're flying the if you want to push the tippity top #1 best DPS that you can get out of a taunt build, you fly the Eagle. the pregnant boat.
Terrible.
Cheops will respond well. He also has a really, really dark sense of humor that is great in Discord because it's funny as hell, but when I'm streaming and
Terrible. I'm reading comments. Terrible.
In ISC, nothing beats in ISC. I'm talking about in ISC. You want to push numbers in ISC. Hey, Spencer has a build on the Eagle that is an absolute beast for randoms. The Eagle tank,
Fake news.
right?
Don't remind people I set that up, because then people ask me for a video. Make sure you don't delete that Dolph, Nick.
Eagle
That's worth a lot of AC.
tit.
Oh no. Okay. I don't know what to say. I've already said too much.
You have.
It's an uncommon dog.
Eagle tank video when? That's Spencer. On Spencer's stream. Is there no KDF 46s up? I could set the price, but I won't. I'll put it up for 100.
Okay.
Ho ho! Warp core. No. Is everybody here that wanna... Is Lem here?
Oh, sorry. You around?
Hey,
I just asked Lem.
Hey Darthorn, your ISC record at 922. That wasn't with us, was it? I normally do that, Stanky. Just laziness.
He says he'll be free here soon in 5 minutes. So he's 5 minutes out. Michi and Chiops are here. Stevens
Cucking me. It's cucking me, that's what he's doing.
Literally cucking you. Yes.
Alright. Alright guys, let's go back to my main to see anything sold, which I doubt it will, because Borgdoffs move very, very slowly. And then after that we're going to end up, because I don't like streaming the runs, because when we're very serious, we get a, I won't say, not toxic, but, yeah, I won't be watching chat as much. The jokes start coming to just get us in mood, and...
We would get cancelled.
We would...
what he's saying.
Yes. That's the sort of, like, that's the environment where I just, you focus up, and then sometimes the filter turns off. Like, I might sound a little harsher then, and then Cheops says things that he says in stream, but he says it in voice, and so that's definitely going to get me banned. Yeah, Endeavor, that's how I have mine set up. I don't run ETM on mine, but for left-rights, ETM might be a little better. Remember to don't have your torpedoes on auto-fire, or like even when you press spacebar to have them go. You want to have them on your tray for torpedoes, because you want torpedoes to be firing in a certain order. So if you're firing high yield, you want to preference EBM. If you're firing spreads, you want to preference the neutronic. If you're firing into single target, you want to preference the Delphic, so and so on and so on. Banned from having freedom. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, It is what it is.
To a better country.
Me? Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, guys. I don't know if there's anybody to raid on Twitch. Let's have a look. I don't like that. Yay, not that I want to.
You know what I want, Nick?
What do you want?
I want the stats blog for whatever the lockbox ship is to drop as soon as possible. That's what I want. Warp core. Warp core. Do I ever already have a video for it? Terrible.
He may or may not. Spencer may already have it recorded and may already have everything to do with the ship, including its visuals. You just never know. Spencer may be, you know, a certain someone called LC. Spencer may be a cryptic.
No. No.
Spencer may be a cryptic dev. We just never know. Spencer.
I wish I was being paid for that.
Spencer may be Bordicus. We just never know. Exactly, Warpcore. It's like, it's not your main account. You can get me banned. It's fine.
Wow.
They already don't care about me. I'm too small and insignificant. They don't care about me.
They don't care about any of us.
That's a good point.
Oh yeah, dude. I want to bets that this next lockbox ship is just going to be full of like shield and drain stuff. Bets?
Yeah, can I? Yeah, I'll take the bet for yes.
Yeah. Oh, gee, hops. Oh no. Heels, how's it going, man?
Grandpa, how you going? Yeah, Spencer, we know if Spencer was Bordicus, it'd be, he'd have invented a better do platform that's not the Juggernaut, that flies like the Eagle, so he can not have to fly the thingy anymore. Yeah. Huh, I've just... God, chills. Okay, guys. Good, thank you for dropping in.
Bye.
I'm gonna end up. Everybody, Discord. Yes. Make it happen. How tomorrow? It's fantastic, Lars. Guys, so just as I go, if you want to talk about builds, Discord link, Discord. I don't know if that'll work for Twitch. It works in Twitch. I'm gonna copy it for YouTube. Can I please copy that for YouTube? Or maybe I go to my Twitch.
See you in a few.
Yes. YouTube, guys. There is my Discord link if you want to join my Discord for any build questions you might have or anything we're doing. Join us there. If you want a more like personal answer from me instead of like the builds Discord. Yeah. And we'll see you all next time whenever I feel like doing something. Alright, guys. Have a good night. I'm going to end the stream. I'll see you. Yuri, I'm literally going right now. Bye, my brother. Bye.